What's going on, guys? It's your host T-Dub here, back for another Forza Horizon Drift League update. It is the qualifying order for Byron Bay East, and we're also going to announce who is going up against who in the bracket at battles this weekend in 5 days. That's Saturday, 9 p.m. Central in America. That's 10 p.m. Eastern, and then for most Australians, that's going to be Sunday at 12 p.m. noon. So let's go ahead and get them announced. So the qualifying order at Byron Bay East, starting at the bottom, our 14th qualifier out of 20 people that signed up. So that means we had 6 people either drop out or get disqualified. So everybody that ran did make it to the field. So number 14, with double zeros on their run, just ran earlier today, Kiz Hyper. The number 13, also with double zeros, running for YWD, Brad 4842. Then number 12, also with double zeros, so that's 3 guys with double zeros so far, is PokeCoder 704. And the way that we did that, since they all got double zeros, we went in the where they ran, like the later they ran was the lower they got in the field. So then an 11 with a first run of 40 and a second run of 60, that means we're taking the 60, is Gearhead 12349. Then in 10th with a first run of 50 and a second run also of 60, but he gets the 10th spot because of the 50, is Bless Track 351, your last event's number 1 qualifier. Then in 9th with a first run of 55 and a second run of 65 is Brock Oli 21. Then in 8th with a first run of 65 and a second run of 60, we're taking the 65, but he gets above Brock Oli because of the 60, is FDB the Ash. And then in 7th with a first run of 65 and a second run of 65, that consistency is no other than Mr. Clipping Point Exterior Guide 46. That's in 7th. 6th in qualifying, his first event qualifying for FHDL, first run of a 75 and then a second run of a 25. So we take the 75 as his final score, is Phase Supercross. That is the number 6 spot. And then in the 5th spot, improving big time from last event in qualifying. What's up? Sorry to interrupt, guys, but checking chat real quick on the Xbox. Ovi, what's up, buddy? What up, Ash? Hold on. Apparently we're lagging. Hold on. Let me bring it up on my phone. It might be a little bit easier, maybe. I don't know. Just trying to check chat. Ovi, you get double zeros. These guys got double zeros because they spun out and was unable to complete their run, so they got a 0. But anyway, so the 5th spot. Sorry for that, guys, but 5th spot, definitely improving from the last event's qualifying, with a first run of 45 and a second run of an 80. Final score of an 80 is YT Invert Fusion of Storm Drift. I almost messed that up, but Storm Drift driver YT Invert Fusion gets the bottom of the top 5 qualifiers. Then in the 4th spot, first run of an 80, second run of a 60, so we take the 80, is T-John from Dory Lock, from Team Dory Lock. T-John. All right, so then now we're into the top 3 qualifiers. Number 3, First run of a 65. Second run of an 80. We take the 80. Is from SBY, Ben Beck Jalen. Then, in the number 2 spot, first run of a 75. And second run of an 80. So we take the 80. That consistency of only 5-point difference. Also from SBY, your runner-up, Aussie Hoon 01, your runner-up from last event. So he takes the number 2 spot from last event final, and then he takes the number 2 spot in the qualifying this event. Then your number 1 qualifier. Pretty know who it is. First run of a 60. Second run of a 95. Only 5 points off from a perfect score. Is your last event's winner, Orbit Kicks from Team Dory Lock. Congratulations, Orbit. If you're okay with a driver interview, we'll go ahead and do that after we announce the bracket. If you're okay with that, just send me a message saying you're okay with that and make sure your audio is included. So now, let me open up chat, guys. I might not be able to see what you already put in chat on my phone because I didn't have it open already. There's actually quite a bit in chat. Exterior Jet exterior got 7th. I can't really see what all is in chat on my Xbox, guys. I do apologize. So I am going to bring it up on my phone. I don't think I'm going to be able to see it all. So yeah, the last one last two I seen in chat is T. John saying with the lit writ, and then Jet saying what did exterior get. Orbit, yeah, he's definitely proving himself. So let's see here. So the way the bracket is going to go is Orbit Kicks taking that number 1 seed, just like in last event, since we had only 14 compete last event. Orbit's going to move straight on to the second round with a bye. Same with the second seed of Aussie Hoon 01 moving on to the second round as a bye. So the rematch that we're wanting to happen, guys, is going to have to wait between Orbit Kicks and Aussie Hoon 01 from last event's grand final. They do have a chance of facing each other in the winner's final, but that's the only way they can face each other is in the winner's final and then again in the grand final. That's the only way they'll be able to face each other, so we're going to have to wait a little bit to see that happen, but there is going to be quite a bit at stake at that point. So then the next event down, the winner of this goes on to face Orbit Kicks in the second round, is the 8th seed FDB the Ash and number 9 seed Broccoli 21. So FDB the Ash and Broccoli 21 will go up against each other in the first round to see who goes up against Orbit Kicks. So the next section of the bracket, you got your 5th seed YT Invert Fusion going up against your 12th seed Pokey Coder 704. The winner of that will go on to the next round, and then that winner will face the winner of these two against the 4th seed T. John and the 13th seed Brad 4842. And then the next section, we got your number 3 seed Ben Beck Jalen going up against your number 14 seed Kiz Hyper. And then the winner of that will face the winner between FaZe Supercross, your number 6 seed, and your number 11 seed Gearhead 12349. And then the last thing to announce is the last section. The winner of these two will go on to face Aussie Hoon 01 in the second round. Is going to be your 7th seed Exterior Guide 46 going up against his teammate and co-leader of Can't Touch This Drift, the number 10 seed Blessed Track 351. So that's going to make things quite interesting. They're both, like I said, they're both teammates and both co-leaders of Can't Touch This Drift. Going head-to-head in the first round. So now we'll go to some chat a little bit, guys, before we end this stream. So we got Ash asking to join Team Dory Lock. Same with, I know that's it, just him asking to join the team Dory Lock. John, you are battling Brad4842 from Team YW or from YWD Drift Team. And then OV, what if, and I'm saying what if, Storm, the underdogs, flip the tournament and pull on top for the last 3 events. Trump Dory, it's a long shot, but it could work. Yes, it is a long shot, and it could work. So I would check the points, but then I would lose my spot in chat if everybody wants to hold up on putting stuff in chat for just a few minutes. Ash, real quick while I answer you, but while I go check that, you are facing Brock Oli 21 in the first round. Okay, and happy birthday, Ash, to everybody. Tomorrow is Ash's 18th birthday, so wish him happy birthday. All right, everybody hold off on putting stuff in chat real quick. I'm going to go check the points real quick. All right, so the Season 1 standings. Since our number 1 and number 2 people in the points, and Exterior Guide is tied in second in the points, but Aussie Hoon 17 second in the points, and Ace Tech 04 first in the points are both not able to show up for this event. So that could shake up the points. Exterior Guide only has to finish third to tie for Ace Tech for first in the points, and has to get second or first to take over the points lead. Orbit Kicks for Team Dorylock. If he wins this, he will definitely be right behind Ace Tech by only 6 points. And then, I mean, Storm Drift could definitely turn this around. We do have 3 more events, so that means if either one of them, Sweet Kuda or YT Invert Fusion, or even Gray Fox, if they were to win the next 3 events, that gives them 60 points for that driver, whoever does so, and that could easily put them in the points lead at the very end of the season. So let's go back to chat. We're answering chat just a little bit longer. Alright, so now you guys can start putting stuff back in chat. Is Orbit back in the party? We will do a driver interview. Orbit, where'd you go, buddy? Could someone in the party please invite Orbit? But you got invite Orbit Ash. There we go. Alright, Orbit, you're back in the party, buddy. Just make sure your audio is included. I'll give you a few seconds to do that, and then we will do your 110 Customs driver interview. Let's see here. There's a few people who are just sitting on the top and it's not changing up. Yes, there is a little bit. It seems like there is quite a bit of not changing on top, but that's also going to push our more underdogs to push a little harder. I mean, look at YT Invert Fusion, who finished, I think, hold on, so we got 8 points. So I think that means he finished like 5th, or no, with 4th last week. Total, like, on the point standings, and didn't qualify very well, but now he came out and qualified 5th, so he's in the top 5 in qualifying. All right, well, I will ask him, Ash, in the driver interview. All right, so Orbit, just send me a message saying that you're ready for your driver interview, meaning that your audio is included and all that. That way I can go ahead and unmute you once you are ready. So guys, we are getting ready to do a driver interview with last event's winner and this event, so number 1 qualifier. So he's looking to go back to back. And we are going to go ahead and get his driver interview underway. That is Orbit Kicks. Alright, so let's unmute him. Alright, your driver interview is brought to you. Oh, hold on, guys. I got to unmute everybody. So everybody don't say nothing. I got to unmute everybody and then mute everybody individually. So, like I was saying, your driver interview is brought to you by 110 Customs. We don't just give you 100% effort, we give you 110. All right, Orbit, you are in. What is going on, buddy? How do you feel about taking last event's win and then coming in this event and then getting 5 points away from getting a top or a perfect score and getting number one qualifier?
Um, I'm pretty happy. I was quite scared when I got to top five. I was like, where did I come? But I'm pretty happy now that I got first.
Yeah, and then it's crazy because you and Aussie Hoon 01 battled obviously in the grand final last event, and then now you got and in the same order you guys finished and you guys qualified for this event, you getting one and him getting two, and now the only way that the soonest you guys will face each other if you guys make it that far is the winners final. So how do you feel about that, buddy?
Um, I hope it happens, to be honest, because I do want that just me and Aussie to battle. But I mean, never know what happens.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah, and guys, the reason he's saying that is because so they went into the grand final. I believe it was Ozzy that still had a loss in his pocket, and then you beat him. So that was his one loss that was allowed. So then you guys went to a sudden death grand final, and then um, and then he ended up lagging out in one of the runs, got back in. That was his one lag restart, and then the very next run he lagged completely out of the game and couldn't rejoin. And nobody wants to win like that. So I think the reason he's saying he wants that to happen is because he actually wants to finally have that battle to see who the better driver is. Am I correct, Orbit?
that is pretty true.
Okay. So, and then also it looks like Team Dory Lock. I mean, it's just you and John in there right now. To both come in the top five, it's pretty good too. And plus, you're I guess not
Mm.
really a rival. I mean, we're all friends here, but like so like friendly rivalry, I guess you could say, going on between you guys and SBY. All four of you guys to make it into the top four of qualifying is pretty insane as well.
Yeah, man.
So and then we also have a question in chat for you, Orbit. Believe it or not. Also a fellow
Oh,
competitor who I believe, let's see here, he qualified eighth. FDB the Ash. He wants to know if he is able to join Team Dorylock, or would he need to try out or anything like that to be a part of Team Dory.
um, I mean, the way that we did it with Plays, which is our newest member,
Oh, cool.
we just went into a private lobby and we just drifted around, seeing like how he like followed and leaded, and then we just decide. But
Okay.
I don't think TJ is on at the moment, so we could maybe do it tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
really sure.
Yeah. Ash said that he will be on tomorrow. It will be his 18th birthday, so he doesn't know what time. But So he said that Ash, I don't know if you're still in here, but Orbit said that they would go into a private lobby and then basically you would have to try out for him, if that's okay.
What's his gamer tag?
It's FDB, all caps, and then all lowercase, the Ash, all one word. So FDB capitals, and then all lowercase THEASH. So Um, Ash says, okay, tell him thanks for the opportunity. So he just wants to tell you thanks. So um, I think he's getting ready to contact you now, Ash, if that's okay. Orbit, is there anybody you want to say thanks to before we get off here?
Um, not really, I guess. I mean,
Really, no teammates, no sponsors, no anything like that.
well, thanks to TJ for getting in the top five. Look, it's good for Dory Lock to like our first comp like with our team, and both of us have gotten in the top five, which is pretty good. Um, I guess that's kind of it. Like, really.
Okay, all right. Want to thank you for stopping by, buddy. And Ash says
Mm.
that that is fine for tomorrow for him to come and try out for you guys. So I guess go ahead and contact him, and then I guess you guys can get
Yeah,
things squared away. But again, thanks for stopping by, buddy, and congrats.
yeah, thank you.
All right, guys. That was Orbit Kicks, your number one qualifier and your last event's winner. He's looking to go back to back, the first driver to do it this season. Ace Tech 04 had the opportunity in the second event and lost in the grand final. He was so close. And then Aussie Hoon 17 had a chance to do it last event after winning the second one. And just he lost, I believe, in the semis and the losers bracket. So again, the battles are this weekend in 5 days here in America. Well, I think it's 5 days no matter where, but Saturday, 9 o'clock p.m. Central. That's 10 o'clock Eastern. But we start the stream 20 minutes before that, so 8:40 p.m. Central, 9:40 p.m. Eastern, and then I believe that will be 11:40 a.m. in Australia on Sunday. So Sunday 11:40 a.m. for Australians is when the stream will actually start. Battles will be about 12 p.m. noon in Australia. Hope to see you guys there this weekend. Again, thanks for watching, and keep it slideways.